In this video on lean learnings, I'm going to be talking about what we at Church for Life Charities call squishing bugs. So as we know, lean is all about changing our lives by making work easy and changing our customers' lives by adding value. So key part of lean is making work easy. And one of the ways to look for those small improvements that you can make to make your work easier is for looking for those things that bug you. They just irritate you each and every day. When you do it, you just get frustrated and annoyed, and so that's a good place to look for something to improve. And sometimes we just get bugged and annoyed by it, but we can't think about a solution, or we may try a few things, but it's still not working. And so it really bugs us. And that's where in our morning stand-ups, we might bring those bugs to the team, because somebody else from our team or even a different team or department might have an idea that either directly squishes that bug and creates the improvement, or maybe they ask a question that can trigger the idea for an improvement. So let me give you an example. So our wholesale services team, they sort our clothes from the donations that go to our op shop, and part of what they do is that they put price tags on, they sort them, they put price tags on, and then they send them to our shops. And they've got a minimum number of items of clothing that they've got to send to each shop each week. So someone from that team, the wholesale services team, may come in and say, hey, I'm really bugged about the fact that we've got to count the individual pieces of clothes to make sure that we're fulfilling those orders, and we literally have to pick up each item to count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 100, whatever. Every day I'm counting clothes, and I just want to know if there's an easier way, but I can't think about it. And then maybe someone from a totally different team, like our letterbox dropping team, has the solution. And it's something like this. They pop up and they say, well, I'm not sure if you can do something like this, but with us, with our blue bags, they come in little bags of 50 like this. We know that there's 50 blue bags in this. So we just count how many empty bags we have at the end of the day. And that tells us bundles of 50, and then there might be a few left over, and they're just counting the last 5 or 6 that minuses off the 50 that tells them how many blue bags. So is there something you can do like that? And the person from wholesale services stops and thinks for a minute and realise that with the price tagging gun, these little things that they use to put the price tags onto the clothes, they come in rows of 50. So maybe what they can do is count out how many of these they need to do in a day. So maybe they decide they need to do 600 of these a day. So they pull out 12 of these, they have them stacked ready to go. And at the end of the day, well, hopefully that's a motivation because they want to get them all on. But if they've got one left, half left, they're just counting 600 minus what they've done, as opposed to having to count 600 items. That's some way the letterbox droppers can help people who price tag clothes, very different roles, but by combining our ideas and our thoughts and processes, we've squished that bug and we've made an improvement that will save hours and hours each and every year, as well as the frustration. The idea from this team has made this job easier. And that's one example of how we squish bugs, by bringing those questions to our morning stand-up and asking each other so we can improve together. That's lean.